Selfishness refers to the quality or state of being selfish, which is characterized by a focus on one's own interests, needs, and desires at the expense of others. It involves a lack of consideration for the well-being and feelings of others, often leading individuals to prioritize their own satisfaction and gain, even if it means disregarding the needs and feelings of those around them. While some degree of self-interest is natural and necessary for individual survival and well-being, excessive selfishness can have negative consequences in personal relationships, communities, and society at large. It can lead to conflicts, strained relationships, and a breakdown of trust between individuals. In extreme cases, selfish behavior can contribute to a range of societal issues, such as inequality and social injustice. It's important to note that being self-aware and attending to one's own needs is not inherently negative. Balancing self-care with consideration for others is key to fostering healthy relationships and communities. It becomes problematic when selfishness crosses the line into behaviors that harm others or undermine the greater good. Cultivating empathy, practicing altruism, and considering the impact of one's actions on others are important steps in counteracting excessive selfishness and promoting a more harmonious and cooperative society. Selfishness can arise from various factors, and individuals may exhibit selfish behavior for a combination of reasons. Some common reasons for selfishness include survival instinct. At a basic level, selfish behavior can be driven by the instinct for self-preservation. People may prioritize their own needs and well-being to ensure their survival. Lack of empathy. Some individuals may lack the ability to understand or share the feelings of others, leading to a lack of empathy. Without this emotional connection, they may be more inclined to prioritize their own needs without considering the impact on others. Insecurity. Insecurity and a fear of not having enough resources, love, or attention can drive selfish behavior. Individuals who feel insecure may become overly focused on satisfying their own needs as a way to cope with their anxieties. Lack of consequences. If selfish behavior is not met with negative consequences, individuals may continue to act selfishly. A lack of accountability can reinforce and perpetuate selfish tendencies. Stress and pressure. High levels of stress or pressure can lead individuals to focus on their own needs as a way to cope with the demands they face. In times of stress, people may prioritize self-preservation over the needs of others. Selfish individuals exhibit various characteristics that reflect a focus on their own needs, desires, and interests at the expense of others. While it's important to note that everyone may display selfish behavior at times, a consistently selfish person tends to demonstrate the following traits. Lack of empathy. A selfish person often has difficulty understanding or appreciating the feelings, needs, and perspectives of others. Self-centeredness. The individual consistently puts their own needs and desires first, without considering the impact on others. Ability to share. Difficulty sharing resources, time, or attention with others, and a reluctance to compromise for the benefit of the group. Manipulative behavior. Engaging in manipulative tactics to get what they want, whether it involves emotional manipulation or deceitful actions. Lack of reciprocity. A selfish person may take from others without giving in return, whether it's in relationships, friendships, or collaborative efforts. Entitlement. A sense of entitlement, believing they deserve special treatment or consideration without earning it or reciprocating. Poor listening skills. In conversations, a selfish person may dominate discussions, focusing on their own experiences and opinions while dismissing or ignoring others' contributions. Indifference to others' needs. Ignoring or disregarding the needs and well-being of others, even when it is clear that their actions may have negative consequences for those around them. Difficulty accepting feedback. A reluctance to accept criticism or feedback, as it may challenge their self-perceived importance or superiority. Competitiveness. A approaching relationships and interactions as competitions, always striving to come out on top, even at the expense of others. Unwillingness to compromise. Refusing to compromise or find middle ground, insisting on having things their way, regardless of the impact on others. Lack of gratitude. Failing to express gratitude or appreciation for the efforts and contributions of others, taking them for granted. Pursuit of immediate gratification. A focus on satisfying their own immediate needs and desires, often at the cost of long-term relationships or goals.